All right, in three, two. Well, welcome back to Toyota Sports Talk. We are so close to the Summer Olympics. It's going to be a great Olympics this year in Paris, and a lot of DMV representation will be at the Summer Olympics. One of those, Kyle Snyder, no stranger to the Olympics, his third Olympics in a row. Woodbine, Maryland, went to good counsel and is one heck of a wrestler. Kyle, appreciate your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How we feeling, man? Number three.
Yeah, I feel good. I mean, it's crazy. It's already the third Olympics. It's going by fast. So just want to make the most of it.
So obviously you got the gold in 2016, fell a little bit short in Tokyo. I got to believe there's a hunger, right, to get that gold again.
Yeah, gold's a lot better than silver. I learned that.
Yeah.
So I definitely am looking to win, and Lord willing, that's what will happen. And just getting prepared and ready to go.
Have you taken a different approach? Obviously, you came up short. It happens. But are you training differently this time around for Paris?
I'd say I have more of a strategy. I think a lot of times in my career, I've just been tougher and a better wrestler than people, so I don't really game plan very much.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to learn that it's necessary to have a plan, something to focus on, and that's something that has changed with my training and competition.
I was reading an article about you the other day. Really good quote. You said, "You're working smarter, not harder." Can you kind of expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, my whole training philosophy is to do the least amount of work possible to obtain my goal. So I'm not just working to for the heck of it, which is what a lot of wrestlers do.
Yeah.
We want to be tough and we want to work hard and stuff like that. So, but I got a plan and a system, and continue to refine that system over and over again, and make it sharper and sharper. So, I got great coaches and people around me that give me input on what I should be working on.
I mean, you're in rare company, and there's not too many American wrestlers that have made three Olympics. How much pride do you take in that, Kyle?
I'm just, thankful that God gave me the talent and the ability, and ultimately has allowed me to have so much success. And so it's pretty cool having done it. But at the same time, for some reason, it doesn't even really feel like I've accomplished anything, just because there's so much left. I feel I'm very motivated. I'm healthy, mentally strong, physically strong. So I want to keep competing for a long time, Lord willing.
I mean, wrestling is it's the hardest sport there is, in my opinion. It's such a grind. How old are you, Kyle?
28.
28. I mean, realistically, you probably could go to Los Angeles, right? I mean, have you thought about like, will this be my last Olympics? Is my goal going to Los Angeles? Where are you at with that?
I want to wrestle until I'm 44, 45 years old. So I believe I have, yeah, I think I have a lot left in me. And so I'm just getting started.
Why? I mean, that's amazing. Like, why is that? Because as I mentioned, it's such a toll on your body, mental, physical. Why keep going? Because obviously you've reached the all-time high and trying to get another one in Paris.
I believe it's what God wants me to do. And, through the sport of wrestling, I travel all over the world. And because of my success, people listen to what I have to say.
Yeah.
So I want to do what God wants me to do. And ultimately, I'm going to listen to him, and whatever he tells me to do in my life is what I plan on doing. But right now, I know he wants me to be a wrestler, and this has kind of always been in my heart, my mind, to do it longer and better than you know that ever been done before, and for all the glory and honor to go to Jesus.
Well said. Tokyo was such a unique circumstance with COVID. Not a traditional Olympics. Part of the Olympics is also kind of enjoying it, right? The environment, the opening ceremonies, whatever. You kind of have the balance of, yeah, this is a business trip. You're going to go there, do work, get that gold medal, but also try to embrace and enjoy what the Olympic Games is all about. Is there a part of you that's kind of looking forward to this Olympics in Paris compared to what you went through in Tokyo?
Yeah, I mean, I always tell people my favorite part of the Olympics is really being with the team and getting, ready to go and ready to compete, and then ultimately competing. That's my favorite part. But I do enjoy, like getting all the gear together and staying in the Olympic Village for a little bit and seeing what the opening ceremonies are like. So I am looking forward to this one, especially because the only one guy from 2020 is on the team, so he didn't really get to experience an opening ceremony, and the other guys are all new. So it'd be fun to do that together.
All right, so you're a dad now.
Yep.
Different perspective. How's that changed you a little bit?
I mean, it's just a lot. It's more work, It's like I want to be a great dad, and
Yeah.
I want to be an example for my son Judah, and also be a good husband to my wife. So just more work. You can't always rest the way you want to. Can't. You got to wake up earlier, but it's a good challenge. I love it. I mean, I've always wanted to be a father, and
Yeah.
I love it.
I assume, is Judah going to make the trip to Paris?
Judah is going to make the trip to Paris. My wife is we're expecting another baby, so she's due September 15th. So she plans on coming as well, as long as everything's going good with that. So yeah, that was the first time Judah ever got to see me wrestle live. We do a lot of wrestling in the living room,
Yeah.
but he never see me compete in person, so it was cool to have him there.
How old is Judah?
Year and a half.
So, I mean, having your son there, I mean, stakes are a little bit higher, right? You don't want to lose in front of your son.
No, 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 I don't want to lose in front of my son. Nah, I want to. I mean, yeah, he's got to know that we win.
I like that. The Snyder family wins, and the DMV region, special place. It just produces athletes. Doesn't matter what sport it is. How did this region, Good Counsel, youth wrestling, kind of form your foundation, Kyle?
Yeah, I mean, I was around great wrestlers my whole life and great athletes. Helen Maroulis, it's her third Olympics. She was one of my training partners growing up. And I played football with Stephon Diggs. So I mean, there's just around a lot of great athletes and great coaches and great people and people who have succeeded at the highest level who've been able to help me. So I think that's how being in the area helped me the most.
And to be a role model now, Kyle, I mean, especially in the wrestling space, everybody knows you, they look up to you. But here locally, everybody has dreams, inspirations, maybe one day being an Olympian. What is that like for you to be that figure?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thankful for the ability to have been able to accomplish all that I've accomplished, and it's all from God. And so to be able to talk to kids and share what has helped me along the way, and it's something that I take seriously, and it's a great opportunity.
Big part of sports, visualization, right? You put in the practice, the grind, the sweat equity, but there's also the visualization part. Have you allowed yourself to visualize you on that podium in Paris with a gold around your neck?
All the time. Yep, all the time. Yeah, I mean, it's just part of my training is to get my mind ready for that, and so I see it all the time.
How does that motivate you, especially maybe coming up short in Tokyo? Because I know you're probably going to run into that same guy again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm motivated every day to do what God wants me to do, and I know He's giving me the strength and the wisdom and putting the right people around me, and for me, that's really enough. I'm a competitive person, and I love to compete and I love to win. But most importantly, I want to be obedient to His plan, and I know He's made me to be a wrestler, to be competitive. So that's what motivates me.
Great stuff, Kyle Snyder. We'll be watching. We'll be cheering. Go get that gold, okay?
Appreciate it.
All right, much more to come right here on Toyota Sports Talk. Stay with us.